华初的创立初期是相当困难，是吧？比其他的学校就是一帆风顺。我们创立的时候是算新加坡第2间，那接下去建筑的问题发生了，碰见那个11危机，影响到学校的进展。学校要开学了，建筑物还没有好，那怎么办呢？只好去借人家的地方。
In fact, we went through a tough beginning because we started without a college at all. In fact, we borrowed the College of National Junior College in 1974 for 3 months. And until 1974 March, when their students came in a big way, we were displaced to another place, and that was the old University of Singapore at Bukit Timah. And we stayed there for another about 3 months. During those 6 months, we were really together. So that's where when we started, almost from zero. We had no facilities, we had no canteen, and we, together with all the students' counselors, started operating the vending machines. We collected the money. In return, we give back the money to the students' welfare. And it's something that is not heard of, you know.
Even in the early days, we already have this so-called cosmopolitan trait, which people didn't seem to sort of realize. For one thing, the uniform was actually designed by a Malay girl. In fact, the first president actually spoke fluently English, Malay and Mandarin. It was already right from the start this very vibrant cosmopolitan trait that we are talking about, you see, which we have maintained up to today.
During my time, I guess Hwa Chong suffered from 2 stereotypes, which fortunately I found were completely untrue. One was the stereotype that it was an overwhelmingly Chinese place, you know. And ironically, it was my English-educated Chinese friends who were worried about this the most. You know, they would say, "Oh dear, Hwa Chong, isn't that very China?" You know. As it turned out, it was not the case, at least in my time. Right. The other stereotype that people had was that because Hwa Chong was so Chinese, it was probably going to be very regimented. And that was far from the truth. On the contrary, it took me a long time to actually realize the link between Hwa Chong and Singapore's Chinese community. And I think that was a good thing. It's something that grew on you rather than something that hit you in the face the moment you entered.
在学院的生活呢，使我对这个学校产生了很大的感情。除了通过诗歌、通过散文等等来创作、来抒发对学校的情怀，我也希望通过一首歌曲。那我就写了自己词曲的这首唱一首华初的歌。那一年的皇城夜雨，我们就用了那首歌曲作为一个谢幕曲。可是我没有想到，后来竟然自然而然的成为一个习惯，就这样一代传一代传下来。这首歌据我所知，就是每年年度的那个皇城夜韵，在闭幕的时候都会演唱，已经成为一个传统了。那我想，一个学院有自己的传统也得来不易。那有幸这首歌可以成为大家共同的回忆的一部分呢，我觉得算是个人能够为这个学院做了一个小小的一个尽一点小小的勉励吧。 华出精神，首先它是一种团队精神，你只要把自己当作是华出的一份子，当你为华出的一个理想、某一个目标去奋斗、去努力的时候，那种精神自然就唤醒出来了。华出精神有另外一个可贵的地方是，这个是一个让每个平凡的人都可以在这里实现自己的价值的一个地方。你不需要出身自一个什么名校，或者是一个贵族家庭等等，你可以是不同源流的学生。很多像我自己，像我很多的同学，个人有个人的追求的梦想，都或多或少或前或后的在这里实现了他们的梦想。
I think definitely Hwa Chong cheers are one of a kind, and if you go for any match, you'd probably see a 40-minute game. We probably wouldn't repeat many cheers. I think the times that we do feel really patriotic is in a game and you see Hwa Chong either losing or just that one step away towards winning, and you really want Hwa Chong to just get there, and that's when you really cheer with all your might and all of your strength, and that's when I think you really feel the most for Hwa Chong, even though you're not up on the field playing.
One of the most popular one is I think the cheer, the one in Mandarin where where it's mentioned. It really hyped the whole stadium, and then the people playing, and it just got everybody going. The whole everybody going. Yeah.
And it's uniquely ours. That cheer you don't hear anything anywhere else. Yeah.
I think like 336岁淅沥沥耶，嘿呦呦喂，336岁哗啦啦耶，嘿呦呦喂，淅沥沥的哗啦啦耶，Hwa Chong Hwa Chong. Oh, something like Hwa Chong Hwa Chong. Think quite quiet, something like that.
With the school cheering behind us, we will be able to pick up even when we fall. And even when we stumble, we are able to pick ourselves up and continue.
I think that Hwa Chong cheer to a certain extent definitely has an impact upon athletes. As anything else, track and field or any sport is a mental activity, and ultimately there are mental barriers. And at a point in time when you're so tired and you don't feel like running anymore, and you distinctly hear someone calling your name or cheering in the background, that gives you a bit, to actually make a further push. And I think that's the whole beauty and joy of any sport, or even the Hwa Chong spirit, that it's not just about winning, it's not just about the medals. Perhaps I think more the fact of actually trying to win and having the goal of winning, but yet at the same time balancing that with losing graciously. And ultimately it's the entire process of enjoying the sport that really makes it so special.
At 11 o'clock, this was a 7-story hotel. At 11:30, according to eyewitnesses, it crumbled like a pack of cards.
Uh, 1987 was one of the most memorable years of Hwa Chong Junior College. This was in the light of the New World catastrophe, which happened a year earlier. And so the Board of Management, headed by Mr. K.C. Tan, and others were very concerned, and we therefore took action. Now when the panel had studied the findings and gave the verdict that it was not safe. So when the verdict was out, immediate action had to be taken to vacate the college premises.
我就记得那天是5月8号，我并没有刻意说这些年来记得说那天是5月8号，它不像国庆。
印象很深的就是那时候在礼堂里面，就是宣布好这消息之后，好像我们就在这里唱最后一次院歌。而且我也记得文德峰是一个很典型的，他就会就是当这个指挥这样领导全院的师生一起唱，然后在台上文德峰还有冯焕豪副院长在唱，在那时候冯老师也是很激动的，这样在当场也是很就是流泪了，哭得出来。
They were almost literally driven out of the building. Many of them not only shed tears but screamed, and it was a very painful moment for all the teachers and all the other students. Although they were young adults, they understood the full responsibility that weighed upon the school administrators, the teachers, and the management board. We allowed them to do some writings on the wall to express their grief in having to leave the premises so suddenly.
也许是我是一个很感性的人了，很容易哭了，所以就跟学生一起哭了。那么那天学生通通被叫回去了，回家了。那么12点多我们把门关上了。到了9点多呢，我又走回来了，因为我很不放心老刘那天晚上来了怎么办？他会不会觉得很奇怪？因为我们没有老刘没有电话嘛，那时候他会不会看到整间学院变成这样的？结果就回来了。我就回来，我就找到老刘，我就跟老刘说，那么那时候有好几个学生，他说他们心里很难过，他们睡不着了，就跑到学校来。我们就去那个广场的中央那边，坐在那个广场的中央聊天。那也是一个很难忘的一个晚上。
And the next day, significantly, was going to be the final for the inter-school table tennis competition, which I was going to be involved in. The pressure really, was very, very tremendous. And the next day, I remember, that was a Saturday. The turnout at the event at Toa Payoh was very good. Probably one of the biggest ever.
那一天都还没有比赛，我们到那个体育场，整个情绪就已经很激动、很振奋了。就在那边一直喊 cheer， 一直唱歌，一直好像有用不完的一种精力来去到那边，真的能够宣泄出来。我觉得那一天很重要的就是刚才妍青说的，就是要跟全部人，可能甚至是全新加坡人证明，说即使建筑物不在了，我们的精神还是在的。
那个选手也打得比较更出色，更加积极，在现场去鼓掌的，去cheer他们，也更加的激动。所以当然我赢了。
Although it's a long time ago, it's still quite a very memorable occasion for me and for any, I think, sportsman who's involved in that kind of once-in-a-lifetime experience.
So when we decided that Hwa Chong Junior College had to be relocated, my immediate concern was particularly those of you who will be taking your A-levels.
Because that year completed the course, especially those in JC2, under very dire circumstances without the full facilities of a college. And we were concerned. Nevertheless, we had faith in them and they had faith in us. So when the results appeared in the following March, we found that the overall results were even better than previous years. In fact, we established a new record.
在那个过程里边，老师也因为路途遥远，也申请转校，所以我们还要说服老师。我记得我有个老师是住在 Tampines 的，那边的学校要他只是走路去而已，可是后来我求他留下来，他甚至流下了眼泪，他留下来了。所以你想想，经过了这样的一种经历，的确使到我们更加坚强。
因为我们在那2年，因为很动荡，然后一起经历了很多的事情，所以也到今天这一群朋友，我们始终还在一起。我觉得这或许是当年这2年的一个缘分所结下来到今天的一个结果。
So every year we will come back to help to train the players, to prepare them for the national competition. So imagine year in, year out, different set of players. We have seen players graduate from college, graduate from university, get married, became parents. So it's been a long time. And it's through all these connections, year in, year out, that we are able to forge a very strong relationship.
我一家人都是跟华初有很大的渊源。我哥是华初的毕业生，我的大嫂也是，我的妹妹也是，所以你可以说是因为我哥哥的加入，所以接下来的弟弟跟妹妹也想加入这样的一个家庭生活。因为当他上华初之后，我们看到他是不一样的，然后会很羡慕他的那样的一种生活的经验、学习的经验，所以这样其实华初已经变成我们家庭的一部分了。我觉得这个初立轩的这2年生活是痛而且快乐的生活，因为痛苦是因为所有的事情必须在2年完成包括你的学业，然后包括你从中学到初级学院的这个很大的一个转变。而这2年的时间，很多人其实像我来说，把家里当旅馆了，一早就出门，晚上才回家，搞活动，读书也是在学校，温习功课也在学校。所以那2年的生活是以前不会有，以后也不会有的。
2 years was definitely too short for us. When I was lucky enough to be able to get into the humanities scheme, which I thought was just an incredible and it was very lucky for me to get in, and it was a great experience for all of us involved. We had a great bunch of very dedicated, sometimes eccentric, but great inspiring teachers. And they basically unschooled us out of the traditional mode of education. They made us think. They made us read beyond what was expected of passing our A-levels. They made us love to learn, and I thought that was just a fantastic growth experience for all of us involved.
其实华初在我生命中是占了很重要的一个地位了，因为我生命中很多的第一次都在华初发生，比如说我第一次学会逃课啦，然后还有第一次学会去 disco 啊。其实这些所谓的负面的第一次，我觉得它也有一定的重要性，就是因为有了这些负面的第一次，我才知道什么是好，什么是坏，什么是应该做的，什么不应该做的。然后我的生命也因为这些很多的第一次而开窍了，因为我开始懂得真正去领悟人生不同阶段中的一些不同的道理，而我的生活 也是从华初的这些第一次以后才真正开始的。
I miss the school, I miss the teachers, I miss my friends. I miss being 18 years old, man. Well, one thing I would really like to thank Hwa Chong for, I guess, would be the Taiwan Immersion Program. That was in 1998. When you wear the Hwa Chong blazer, when you say you're from Hwa Chong, you're like a representative of the school. And then like you look at the photos, you're like, those were the times.
An emotional attachment to a school is much more than an attachment to a building. So the school is much more than the mortar and bricks that you actually see around you. It is actually the people, the experiences that actually make up, the wonderful memories that you have of any place that you have been to.
Hwa Chong is the place that we met. So in that sense, it will always be with us. It will be with our marriage. It will be with our generations when we tell our children. So it will always be part of our life story, so to speak.
我记得我第一天来报道那一天呢，我也不认识这边很多的同学，大概只有立化的同学认识我吧。不过我认识许多的老师，虽然没有谈过话，但是我知道是华初的老师。我当天一进来的时候呢，我好像进入自己的家一样，同学热烈欢迎，老师也是非常的支持我，使我的工作呢是做得非常顺利。
My experiences in Hwa Chong have definitely been great help to me. It was quite an intimidating environment to be able to work with very talented people. When you were in secondary school, I suppose you're quite good. It was easy to stand out, but in Hwa Chong you're one among many people who are much better than you. So there was a lot of opportunity for me to benefit from learning and interacting from a lot of other people who have great strength in the areas that I do not have. And I believe that has been helpful to me to be able to achieve what I've been able to achieve up to now.
在85、86年的时候，我看我们大家都知道，新加坡经济不是太景气。刚好的，我的父亲也就是在那时失业，幸亏当时华初有这个助学金，这助学金给予我在学习那方面呢，一定的帮助。我是永远会记得华初给予我的那份恩情，所以我永远会感谢，永远会记得华初对我的帮忙。
今年华中初级学院庆祝30周年校庆，而华侨中学也同时庆祝建校85周年纪念。对华中大家庭来说，这是双喜临门，值得庆祝。在这里，我衷心希望我们所有的学生都能够学习陈嘉庚先生关怀教育、回馈社会的崇高精神，在将来学成后为国家效力。在这历史性的一刻，回顾过去，展望未来，我深信华初华中一定能够继续为社会做出贡献。
华初自创校以来，就一直获得社会热心人士的支持，加上师生30年来的努力奋斗，才享有今天这样辉煌的成就。我希望华中大家庭能够继续秉着爱护华中的日程，不分彼此，在更完善的硬件和软件的配合下，致力培育更优秀的人才。
Hwa Chong Junior College has entered an exciting phase of development this year. Not only have we turned independent, but also we have started our True Train program with the Chinese High School with the first batch of students from Sec 1 to Sec 3. Now, the past 30 years of achievement of the college did not come easy. Indeed, principals, staff and students of the past have worked very hard to bring glory to Hwa Chong. Now, looking ahead, we need to keep up our good work. With continued perseverance, creativity and concerted effort of all members of the Hwa Chong community, I'm sure we will continue to succeed.